Tiffany Jones for WSU ECU Investigations. We have been tasked to go to separate playgrounds and decide if they are safe. We are using the playground rating system by Joe Frost of 1997. And let's begin. Here we are at the Burton Park. This is where the preschool, the kindergarten, and pretty much all of the children play. As you can see, there is a large area for play. It can be games, there can be wheelie toys. I've never seen wheelie toys during recess, but it could happen. There's a big soft area, as you can see. It has rained recently, so it's kind of a moat, but we're going to pretend like that's not a problem. There's a huge section for recess equipment. There's a huge structure. The kids can play with it, many students at once. It's relatively safe. The water's kind of an issue, but we're pretending like that's not a problem. There's usually not any H2O problems. Like on the playground rating system, it said that there needs to not be any pools. As you can see, the playground is a giant pool right now, but that's not a problem. We're pretending like it's sunny and that it's just sand. It's adequate size for small children. The swings, most of them are made of the soft material, some of them aren't. It's very inviting. The students are able to run, they can collaborate, they can play games. There's a basketball area, there's a soccer area on the far side, there's 4 squares, there's tetherball, lots of safeties. Now, the Burton Park is not the best. For example, the H2O problem. If any student tried to come here right now, most of them could drown if they wished. There's no dramatic play structures. Like, yes, there's this big structure, but there's no, like, cooking area. There's no house area for playing house. There's just not a lot of variety. There's no construction area. Yes, they have a giant pit of sand, but the kids usually don't use that for digging. Usually they're sprinting that way, and then they sprint that way. One of the things on here was safety, and if oh, it's raining! Fantastic! Some of it is for safety, and if the gate's closed, well, the big gate behind my camera person here, well, that one does close. This one over here does not close, and the one over there does not close. And there's holes on that gate, and that way there's a hole. So it's very easy for kids to leave if they wish to. It's raining really good. This is fun. There's no pet policy. Pets can come in here. Obviously, since the gates are open, any kind of animal can come in here at any moment. There's no rules posted for any of the playground equipment, so even during school, after school, no matter who's playing with it, there's no rules for what's happening. My notes are bleeding. They do not have playground equipment from what I hear because it keeps getting stolen. So they just decided that you can use your hands to dig. If you bring a ball from home, you can use that ball. There's a lot of tripping hazards. Come with me, camera person. Be careful. There are lots of tripping hazards. The thing here, the cement over here is not the best. Kids can trip over here. I remember tripping here when I was little. There's just lots of hazards. Come with me, camera person. At Burton, they have decided instead of the buddy benches that we see at USD 259, we have buddy tables where these can be brought up and pushed together to make a picnic table sort of situation. It's very good for collaborative kids who want to just sit and read during recess, kids who just need some space. This way, in the area where they can play ball. Oh, this is why we can't have recess toys at Burton, because people break them. That's supposed to be a tetherball. So this is the area where kids are allowed to play kickball, they play soccer, football, It's a really nice area except for this here. It is very common for the students at Burton Elementary School to come back here where teachers do not see them. And they can stay here and do whatever they want for the 30-minute recess. Most of the teachers during recess stand on the blacktop and talk amongst themselves. They do not spread out like it is requested by the state, but that is another situation for another day. This concludes our investigations for WSU ECU. This park is relatively safe, has a lot of deeming qualities and a lot of qualities that may not be so great, but it's a playground. At least the kids have one. This is Tiffany Jones, signing off. I will see you in class.